You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
Adaka. Adaka.
Hey, stop there! Stop there! Madam. Sorry. Ajay.
Were you actually sleeping?
Sleeping? No.
Sleeping on duty?
No, I don't pass that level. I was just meditating. I was meditating. Thank you.
Where is Pious? Pious Obidibo, the guy that came, the one on the yellow t-shirt.
Oh. Pious, you see? You see that thing I was afraid of has happened. I told you.
Adaka, what are you saying? I'm asking you something else. You're saying something else. Did you see him? Where did he go to?
Yes, Pious. See him. Look at him coming. I told him not to leave, but he wouldn't listen. Huh? What do you want to do? Left leg.
I came out, I didn't see you. I'm so sorry I kept you. I had to fix up something for my guest.
It's okay. I actually just walked out to get something.
Oh, okay. You said you wanted us to talk about something. So maybe you should, since you're in a hurry and probably you have something to do, so talk about it.
Yes, I heard your father was bitten by a snake.
Oh yes, that's true. But he's fine now.
Oh, thank God. So is he inside? I mean, is he at home?
Nah, he went to one of those meetings, village meetings. Elderly people are meetings. He went to one of them. He's not around. So, like I said, I have a guest. So, whatever you want to say, I believe you should make it quick.
Okay, Amanda. Please, would you marry me? Please.
You said what?
I said I want you to marry me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Pious. I believe your father is one of the custodians of our culture. So I would suggest you meet him so he would direct you on how to go about this. Do you understand?
Amanda, look, I know all that, okay? I know, but this is between you and I, okay? Look, I know that I'm supposed to come on a fixed date for introduction and the marital rights. This is just the first step. If you say yes to me now, then I'll go and come back.
Oh, really?
Yes. Please don't say no.
I like something you said just now. You said it's between you and I.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, just the first step.
So between you and I, I'm going to say this. Or rather, I'm going to ask you this question. Adaka, sit down. Sit down. Like I said, Pious, I am going to ask you this question.
Okay.
In a very, very simple way. No offense ahead of it. If I were your sister, if I were to be your sister, and then I hustled, I tried everything possible to get a visa to better my life. And I got a visa and traveled out of this village to make a living for myself. And then I went all the way to Dubai. From Dubai, I went to Malaysia. From Malaysia, I went to Indonesia. From Indonesia, I went to India. All the Arab nations put together, hustled my life out, for 7 good years, Pious. And then luck smiled on me. I made something out of my life. Came back to this village with so much money. Pious, I didn't just come back with money. I came back with class. We boutique. Came back with so much poise and class. Pious. And then some man looking just like you. A rickety looking man. A rickety looking man with no future, no prospect, none in sight. Not even a vision like you comes calling and then says he wants to marry me. Pious, if you were my brother, I ask you, what would you do?
Answer her, young man.
Amanda, look, I only came here to ask for your hand in marriage, okay? I don't understand.
What don't you understand? I just literally told you a story right now. And I asked you, if you were my brother, what would you do?
Amanda, I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, what you don't understand is we are not of the same feather, Pious. They say birds of same feather flock together. But you see, the problem here is I've got feathers. I have feathers, but you don't have feathers. So first of all, you need to look for feathers. Grow some feathers, then you look for someone that has the same feathers like you. Then you two can flock together. Do you understand? Because I'm not your class. So in a nutshell, what I am trying to say is look for a local champion like you. A rickety looking one like you. A poverty-stricken one like you that does not have a class or poise to do this rubbish with. So this is why you came with this nonsense into my father's compound. Let this be the last time you come here talking rubbish.
Okay? My madam has the feathers. Eagle feathers. Your own is feathered. Vulture feather. Leave. Leave! You come to do Lord of the Ring in this compound. Mother has given me the car. Nonsense.
You know, some people can be very, very funny. Like really funny. Without even knowing. Can you imagine what's that his name? The guy that was sitting here. Pious Obidibo. That rickety looking human being came here. Hey, God, I've suffered. Came here with a ring to ask for my hand in marriage. Can you imagine? You know what? Like, if let's say I was his sister, if I were to be his sister, and then I suffered and went all the way to Dubai, conquered Dubai, conquered Indonesia, Malaysia, all the Shias, all the Arab nations, made money for myself, made a name for myself, came back with so much class, and then he comes, a local champion like him, with no pedigree, with nothing to show for himself, with nothing to write home, no prospect in future, nothing, comes to marry someone like me who happens to be his own sister. How would he feel? Oh. It's the God for me. It's the God.
Pious has a fiancée. He has a fiancée. Jane is her name.
Hold on a minute. You said he has a what?
A fiancée.
Pious has a fiancée.
I'm telling you.
And he came here to ask me to marry him. God. Is he okay? No. You should know better. You stay in this village with him. Does he have some kind of mental problem?
These guys are very funny guys. You know, well, I don't blame
God,
them.
I really don't
blame them. You are the happening baby in the village. So every young man wants to settle down with you.
True.
And by legality of marriage, the person automatically becomes a millionaire.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
I see. These dudes are funny. You know, the funny thing is, they don't know that I can never, ever marry a man who loves my money. I will marry a man who loves me and is up to my standard. Like, I don't understand why someone who should be thinking about his miserable life, how to upgrade himself from poverty to something, is thinking of marrying me. Like, it's the God for me. It's the audacity to wake up. Like, I thought he came here to discuss something important. Oh, God.
These guys are very funny guys. Very funny. Well, you are right. Any man that wants to settle down with you must be somebody that loves you, not your money.
Exactly. See why I like you. You're a very reasonable man. I don't know why are you in a hurry? Do you have any emergency you need?
No, not as if it's emergency, but
relax.
okay, if you say so.
I'm saying so. Austin. You're such a nice guy. Just keep being you, okay?
You're nice too.
No, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and how are you?
Fine.
And how is your father, by the way?
My father is fine. He's at home.
Okay.
Mama,
And
I have a complaint. When you get home, talk to that your daughter. Talk to her. Warn her. I mean, she doesn't have regard whatsoever for anybody in this village.
Calm down. Which of my daughters?
Amanda.
What happened?
Amanda insulted me. She doesn't have regard whatsoever. I mean, that girl is so too boastful, too arrogant. Mama, seriously, if I was a bad person, I would have dealt with that girl mercilessly today.
Do you know why the Amanda, that's my daughter that I know, would never insult anyone. Something must have happened. What happened?
Mama, what has happened? I mean, I asked Amanda to marry me. Is that a bad thing? A full grown-up man like me, am I not old enough to marry? Mama, please, when you get home, ask Amanda, is she not old enough to get married and have her own children?
Why yo? Just take it easy, please. You asked Amanda to marry you.
Yes.
Ndiwa, call follow. You asked Amanda to marry you. Are you a fool? No, in Apwala. Are you so stupid, Ibwewu? How dare you ask Amanda to marry you? What condition? What occasion? Why? Why would you ask Amanda to marry you?
Mama, it's me, Pious.
Of course I know it is you, Pious. Who else would it be? But I thought you were sensible. Well, obviously, you have nothing in your head. Pious without Ubolo. That is what you are now. Ubolo-less. Yeah! That's my daughter. They don't need you when I ask her to marry you. How did you even ask her to marry you? Did you speak English or Igbo or Hausa? Which one? Maybe you added Yoruba, all of them together. I mean, look at you.
Do you know any Richard Udenta?
Richard Udenta. I know one Richard Udenta family from Umede community. Yes, the name of their son is Afamefuna.
That is the same person. Thank you very much. So, how well do you know him? What do you know about him?
Not too well.
it was rumored that the boy traveled to Malaysia. Yes, Malaysia.
Really? Wow. Are you serious?
Yes. Is there any security?
Nothing.
Hey! Hey! Okay. I heard that one infidel came in here to ask for your hand in marriage. And you did not drive him out. Are you insane? In Apola?
Mama, I am not insane. I said no.
You said no?
Yes, I said I will not marry him.
I concur if you believe.
I concur.
Action, they say, speaks louder than
Machete.
words.
Okay, words.
Don't you know you should have attacked that man? Broken his head? Ha! That would serve as a deterrent to any other man, stupid man that comes in here to ask for your hand in marriage.
Mama, all these are not necessary. Come on.
You know the problem I have with you? You're too quiet. Edith, too quiet. And you stood here and allowed the stupid Pious to enter my compound.
Mama, I said no to him. It's my decision to make, and I said I will not marry him.
No!
That's
It's
all.
how you say you won't marry him that is the problem. A problem, you attack him.
If I see him again, Mama.
Yes, see? You don't have any nonsense. Why didn't you attack the boy?
By the way, what are you carrying?
Yes, see? Why didn't you attack the boy?
Mama, it's against my
Hey,
security
Allah,
orders.
somebody is sleep.
It's against my security orders. Check that bag. Check the contents of that bag.
I'm in a hurry.
Just want to be security conscious. Huh? Can you tell me that the name of the guy is Fidelity? One Fidelity came here. Let me see the Fidelity here. Can't he come himself?
Hey, my.
It could be he's always busy.
Always busy for the past 10 years.
Hey, I heard that Oyibo people, they always have light. And everywhere is always bright. Working 24 hours.
Chyko Because, please, I am begging you. If my son is still alive, please, compel him to come home.
He say.
Papa. Papa, what is it now? Eh?
Sorry.
They say there's power in the tongue. Why are you confessing negatively? Why?
Sorry.
My instinct tells me that very soon my brother will return.
He say, oh,
Hold yourself. Stop being kadimba.
See, my good friend, a stranger cannot come in the middle of the night to attack us without the help of indigenous. Yes,
you are absolutely right.
Oh.
Woe unto that man who has chosen to betray his people.
Oh.
That man in question must die a shameful death.
He said.
Must die a shameful death.
He said.
Hi, my childhood friend. I have a special palm wine in my house, and you know where I usually get that palm wine from Okonkwo now. The best palm wine tapper in this our community.
No. Not that I'm rejecting your offer, but I cannot take palm wine with an empty stomach.
Don't worry about that. I will take care of it. Or are you still afraid of what happened last time?
Afraid of? No. Far be it from me. See, I told my wife to prepare my favorite. Some other time I will eat in your house.
Aye, my man. Okay. I will on my way. Okay. My regards to your family.
Thank you, I will.
Sweetheart.
Yes. It's a happy day for us.
Honey.
Yes.
I have good news. Yes.
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
So our papers are ready. Everything is ready.
Yeah.
So in few days' time, we will be going on our honeymoon.
You don't mean it.
I am serious.
You don't mean it.
I'm serious.
Ha! This calls for a proper celebration.
True.
I'm telling you.
True.
In a few days. Cheers.
Yes.
In fact, let's switch.
To fruitfulness.
Yes.
More money.
Prosperity.
More love.
More children.
If you love children a lot.
Too much sex. Ha!
Oh my God. I'm so happy.
Now,
I cannot wait to spend like every day with you doing nothing.
See, take one more. I think you're holding my drink. Have my room. Come. Come on.
Everything is good now. I don't know. It's Ndom. It's me. I brought you food.
Get out of my shop. Get out of my workshop. Leave!
It's
Get out! Leave here!
So why are you doing this to me now? Eh? Why are you doing this to me? So you promised to love me. You said to your death do us part.
Get out! In the days of foolishness, anything can come out of your mouth. I don't want to hear you. Get out! Leave here! Just come and spoil it for me. Nonsense. Rubbish.
You see, my daughter, I always tell people, I like to advise people. A man who was not born with a golden spoon does not mean you will sit down, fold your hands, because you are not born with a golden spoon. You understand? So one should go and make some positive impact for his generation. Not just folding your hand because now
Papa, you are absolutely right. You see, this is exactly what I did. You know, 7 years ago, no one gave me the opportunity. No one gave me the chance to travel out of the chores of this country. But what did I do? I did not relax, waiting and crying and looking for pity party. I had to be determined. I had to take the bull by the horn. I had to work hard. I had to put in the work. I had to be determined to make it. And Papa, see me now. See me now. See me 7 years after, I am balling. And this is exactly what I tell the generation of these days, this Gen Z. You don't just sit down, wake up and want to live the larger life without working for it.
Search yourself or I search you.
Adaka, let her be.
See, enemies can come in from.
Adaka, allow her to come in, please.
Do you trust her?
You're welcome. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my daughter. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
How is your father?
He's fine, sir.
And everybody in your family?
Adaka, please go back to your post.
Oh, she's genuine. She's genuine.
Go back to your post.
She's genuine. You can continue.
Go back to your post, Adaka. Thank you.
And let me meet the two of you.
No problem.
Alright.
Tina, is everything alright? How are you? Let me get you seats and offer you something. What would you like? Wine, champagne, tea, coffee? You want wine?
Hello? I was just about to call you.
when your call came in.
How are you?
Hey, I'm fine. I'm fine.
When is your wedding coming up?
Are you serious? Which wedding?
It's your wedding, of course.
Look now, that's what I'm saying. I told you I was going to call you.
Sweetheart, you should have told me.
That is why I'm saying I was going to call you.
It's okay. I'll do something about it. I love you. I said I love you.
I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. Bye. I need to do something about the situation. I need to do something.
Amaka! Amaka! Manyu Vicker. Chinedu?
Good afternoon.
Hey, afternoon. Oh. Let me sit. How are you?
Welcome. I'm fine, thank you. Are you stressing yourself?
Come on, have it now.
Thank you.
Good sir. I understand that your friend is a troubled person. Tell him to fasten his belt, because I will come for him very soon.
Sir, but I believe very soon everything will be sorted amicably.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Tell Izundo that any day I remember him, I will come for him and I will eat him raw.
It's okay. I hope you're good. I'm alright.
Hey,
How's the baby?
I'm fine. But you well.
Thank you. Wow.
How could Austin do this to me? After so many years of courtship.
This is not right. This is not fair. I'm even shocked. I'm shocked. I'm disappointed. I mean, how could Austin do that to you? How? So what are you going to do now?
Nothing. I'm just confused.
Confused? You can't just fold your arms now. You can't just watch him do this to you. How? Don't do that. You just fold your arms and say you are confused. No, now.
Marriage is not by force. He has made his choice. So be it.
So be it. Rubbish. Hey. Marriage is not by force. It's my plan. What I want to do now. This girl is an idiot. She's a fool. What kind of rubbish is this? Don't even get me mad. And I send you. Say go see my ex-wife. Did I ask you to go and see her? She should have poured water on you and even add acid. Nonsense. Okay, is that all you have to say? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to talk? I sent you say go see my ex-wife without my consent? Did I? Izundo, you can say anything you like.
But let me tell you, Udenta is threatening to deal with you. Mark my words, he's threatening to deal with you. So if you like, don't go and see him before he vents his plane.
You and Udenta can go to hell for all I care. I don't care. I don't care.
I thought by now you would have married Amanda.
Oh, we will get married.
What's holding you?
We will get married soon. We shall get married. Very soon, watch it. And nobody can do anything about it. No one can do anything about it.
Really?
We will get married. Watch.